Namaste, I am Nyasa.
And I am Shruti, and today we are reporting from Radio Sparks, the voice of Jaipuria. So, hello Aryan, how are you?
I'm good, Shruti.
So, what do you feel about the elections happening for the very first time in school?
I actually personally love it, because I have been campaigning for last 3 days. We are allowed to campaign, and I have been campaigning. And the students are so interactive. They are full of energy. So that is the best thing I like about all this campaigning.
So, what is the main purpose of your you are standing for the head boy? So, what is the main aim you are promoting?
The main aim I would be promoting is that student engagement activities and collective participation, because when we were in 6th 7th standard there were no elections like that, so there was no integration between the junior and senior standard.
Yeah.
So this time there is an election, so yeah, I would be promoting more extracurricular participation. That would be my prime goal.
So, hello Nishchay, how are you?
I'm great, Shruti. How are you?
I'm fine as well. So, what do you like to say about the campaigning going on?
I love it. It's like the best thing happened to our school in a very long time. So earlier the teachers used to decide who is going to be the leader of the school, but now I think this is a really great initiative. It promotes democracy in our school, and everyone is going to vote and choose their leader. So I think it's great.
Okay, so this is the first time you're contesting as for the head boy. So, are you excited for this position?
I'm super excited. I'm more than excited.
And what is the main aim that you would like to bring?
There are a lot of points, but some of the main points I would like to bring is that we'll be having meetings regularly.
Yeah.
So whatever the students want, I'm going to take their input and try to implement it. Not only for the students, the staff members, the sweeper bhaiyas and all. I'm going to work for everyone and listen to all of their problems and try to fix it. Some of the main problems that I came across were bullying and many other things, like people were not getting extracurricular time. So these are the main issues I came across, and I'm gonna try my best to fix it.
Hello Isha, how are you?
Hello Shruti, I'm good. How are you?
I'm just fine. So what do you like to say about the campaign going around school?
The campaign is very interesting and almost everyone is excited. Not even the students, not even only the students that are participating, but also the students that are voting are so excited.
So how many are you really looking? I know you are really looking up for that head girl post. So what changes do you plan to bring when you become the head girl?
As I already said, I'm not looking for the post of head girl for only the sake of being the head girl. I want to be the person everyone can reach out to and without any hesitations. The one concern that my manifesto has the main is an opinion and suggestion box. Everyone related to anything without any hesitation can put down their suggestion, opinions there, and I'll listen to them, make them heard and eliminate the unbiasedness.
Namaste everyone, this is Shruti, reporting from the Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria. Today I am with Sanmeet Singh, who is contesting for the post of head boy. Let's grill him with a couple of questions. How do you feel about the elections holding up for the very first time in the school?
I am very excited as well as anxious about the elections, and because it is being there for the first time in our school, and I am yet another 17-year-old teenager who has excitement and anxiety problems, but we all are having a healthy competition among us, and we are enjoying it.
So, I have seen your very huge flex board, and so do you think that it would help you buy votes for the elections?
No, I always wanted to be like Narendra Modi. I like his banners a lot on the wall, on the streets, everywhere, with his big smile, and I admire that a lot. And it feels so overwhelming watching yourself on the banners. And
Yeah.
Principal Ma'am talked about being creative, and this was my creative. I enjoyed it a lot.
So Sanmeet, your huge flex board claims that you are creative, but isn't your copying Anirudh's idea and putting your claim at stance?
No, I didn't copy. We thought of it 5 or 6 months ago, but he did that first because I was in Lucknow on the MU and I won that.
Congrats for
that. And because of that, I was late. It was not copying, and because if he can do, why can't I do? Simple as that.
Now we are with Radhika Bhardwaj, who's contesting for the post of head girl. Let's go and talk to her. So Radhika, since this is the first time Jaipuria is holding elections for the student council, how do you feel about that?
I'm very happy about it. Rather, I'm glad that finally transparency is coming into the school. There would be a free and fair elections because firstly, पहले ये होता था कि आपको recognition नहीं मिलता था. You might not be, get recognized for your skill set if teachers do not know you. But now there is a change. Change is coming up and elections are being held. I'm pretty happy about it.
Also Radhika, what have you done in the past that makes you feel that you are fit for the post of head girl?
Okay, so everyone here has done something or somewhere or something, but when it comes to me, मैंने कभी भी head girl बनने के लिए सब कुछ नहीं किया. I'm very interested in social work, working for the people. That is why I took up humanities. In 10th grade, I came up with my own organization, which is SOLED, and then I've also started my own non-profit organization, which is working globally, जिसका नाम है RAP, और we work for the low-income people. I have also attended conferences of the Harvard, MIT, Oxford as well, and I've been working with a lot of people. I have networks, and I think that makes me fit for the post of the head girl, I guess.
So Tanishka, our school is holding the council elections for the very first time. So are you excited about it?
Oh, I am very excited about it because it is providing a very fair chance to all the students and everyone has a fair chance at winning. So I am very excited. It is also nerve-wracking as well at the same point, but it is exciting. It's way more exciting.
And since you are the sensational singer out there, do you think you are using your fan base to gather votes?
First of all, I would not call them as my fans. They are more like my friends, my well-wishers, my supporters, a creative community we have built together. I would not call them my fans. Secondly, God has given me a very special gift, that is my voice. And to be able to share it with everyone is a dream come true. And that is how I connect with people. So to answer your question that whether I used my fan base to collect votes, no, I did not. That is how I connect with people, and that is how I want to reflect myself and ask for votes.
Okay, thank you very much, and I wish you very best for the elections.
Thank you so much.
Hi, today we have here with us Sahil Gandhi, who is contesting for the post of the head boy. So Sahil, how do you feel about the elections?
Very excited. This is amazing, and it feels like I'm part of history right here in this moment. And well, may the best man win.
Also Sahil, you did not campaign enough. Do you feel that you were complacent?
No, I was definitely not complacent, although I feel I should have campaigned a lot more. And however, I feel that was because of, well, the campaigning restrictions, and we were only allowed to campaign in the school hours and in the zero periods. And the en masse campaigning, a lot of people rushed to the classes to campaign for all posts, head boy, cultural captain, and vice captains, house captains. So that led to a lot of confusion, and by the time I was finished with my speeches, people were having a hard time remembering my name. So that was, well, again, that was a bit sad, I guess.
I feel that. So all the best Sahil.
Moving now, we have Anirudh Ghosh, who is contesting for the position of head boy. How are you, Anirudh?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am fine as well. So school is conducting elections for the very first time for the council members. So how do you think for this opportunity?
First times are always special. And I think that this opportunity of that Shalin Ambyar ma'am has given us of contesting the election is really fabulous, because everyone is getting equal opportunities, and it is really a free and fair elections that are being held. So I'm really excited and proud about that.
Okay, so I personally have seen your large board holdings and full flex on you. So how do you feel about that? Like, is that your strategy to buy more votes?
Oh, that's a really hot question going on nowadays in the school corridors. And for me, putting up that banner or the flex was the best decision I ever made, because it has immensely increased my popularity and people know Anirudh Ghosh now, and I think that's really important for the elections. So I am really proud of that decision. And for the question that whether I would be able to win the elections by it or not, I would answer it by saying that many candidates or people are having big concerns with that banner or the flex. So I think insecurities are getting built in, and if the insecurities are there, I wonder they might think I have a chance of winning the elections, and I surely do.
Okay, so that was a very good conversation in with you. Thank you.
So now we are in conversation with Hidesh Pratap Singh, who is standing for the post of head boy. So Hidesh, this is the first time our school is conducting elections. How do you feel about that?
Thank you so much. Frankly speaking, this is the first time experience for me. I'm really very excited and happy, and this is really giving me JNU kind of vibes.
Also Hidesh, what are your contributions to the school?
I have been studying in the school since I was in nursery for the past 14 years. I have participated in many street plays, inter-house activities, inter-school activities, represented the school, and I am doing school theatre since I was in 4th. In annual days I have participated, so yeah.
Well, that sounds great. All the best for your nomination, Hidesh.
So now let's fire up a few questions to Pulkit Pandey, who is also contesting for the position of head boy. Hi Pulkit, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so the council elections are holding for the very first time in school. Are you excited about it?
Definitely, I'm excited because it's a new concept, and democratic elections are happening for the first time in our school. So, yeah.
Okay, so I have read about your manifesto a little bit, and I have found that you want to introduce music as a main subject to your fellow juniors. So, how do you come with this concept?
Actually, this was one of the things I was pushing for as an 11th grader, but that didn't come out so well, so I had to do that for my juniors.
Okay, thank you, Pulkit.
Thank you.
Now we have here with us Vedang, who's also standing for the post of head boy. Vedang, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling excited as we are having elections in our school for the first time. Definitely there are consequences and pros, so I'm excited.
Also Vedang, I came across your manifesto at the canteen, so I saw a very extraordinary element. Would you like to brief us about that?
Yes, actually in today's generation, the new generation do not have very much knowledge about Indian culture, about our freedom fighters. They do not know much about our freedom fighters. So in place of SEL period, I have tried to replace that period with a period in which we would be taught about our freedom fighters like Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Chandrasekhar Azad and many more. And sometimes we can be taught about our Ramayana, our Indian culture.
Well, that sounds amazing, Vedang. All the best for your nomination.
So now, last but not the least, let's move to Prisha Dwivedi, who is standing for the position of head girl. Hi Prisha, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm fine as well. So, school is holding these elections for the very first time. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm excited, and I really feel like that election should be under the eyes of the teachers, and it should be fair enough.
So, what makes you fit for the position of head girl?
After the lockdown, there was a first inter-school competition. Over 20 schools were over there, and I won the second position in the caricature round. And I really feel that I connect with the juniors, and the things they can't tell to their teacher as well as the parents, they can tell me as their friend or the peer educator. And I'm very friendly with them. I'm a problem solver, good listening skills, and I can listen to their problems and solve.
Thank you. So this was Prisha Dwivedi, and this is Shruti Sethia from the Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria.